Hello, let's play a bunch of daily word games. Today's bonus game is Verticle. So let's start with verts. All right, both have an S, so we're definitely moving that S. Let's try the beginning. How about slain? That gets some good letters. It did get some good letters. So we place the S on the right. I'm thinking it's SN. Something like snoop. Let's look at the left word though. I don't know why I'm thinking of mashy, but we might as well guess it. Yeah, that's not too bad. So it either starts with A or there's an A between the S and the Y. I could see either working, or both. I don't think both works though, just because there's no words. Oh, actually there is a word. There's a say. Yeah, there we go. All right. Snoop it is. Nope, it's not even SN. Okay, interesting. I think we're forced to do SU, and then there's an N somewhere. Not Sunny. Sunny would have been good before we guessed mashy. I don't. Are we forced to do SU? I don't think we're forced to do SU. We could do SC. We could do SK. SW even. So S something, and then there's an N somewhere. It's probably a U somewhere. Something along these lines. Maybe not NG. Oh, swung. Yeah, swung. Nice. All right. Yeah, SA is a tough word. Double S, double A. Nice. I think I did well on that one. Pretty quick too. All right. Let's do Fibble. All right, let's bring in one of these other letters. Probably RA word, although the N's pretty common too. Let's try this. Something like grass. Let's do grasp with a P at the end. Ooh, wow, we already got an X-wing. Nice. So what do I mean by X-wing? Well, there's a lie in the first guess and there's a lie in the second guess because that's what the game is. But also, there's a lie between these two R's and there's a lie between these two A's because they disagree. And so that's our two lies. One of these R's is lying, one of these A's is lying, which means nothing else can lie because we ran out of lies. So basically what we learned is those letters are actually not in the word. So we're either going to have a lot like this R lying, which would mean this R has to be truthful so that this A can lie. So we'd either be probably an A in the middle and then an R, it would be an A in the middle with an R somewhere else, or it would be these lying and then the RA needs to be moved completely. So I'm going to assume the A is in the middle still, and we'll just move the R somewhere else. Something like chart would work. All right, it's doubling down on the A being yellow here. We know this R. Oh, we don't know this R is the lie, do we? Hold on, was chart even an option? Chart did not have. Oh yeah, chart's lie was this. No, yeah, chart's lie was this A. Brand's lie was this R. Yeah, that worked. So I did this A lying and this R lying. Okay. So if that's true, that means this R is lying, but then this A can't lie. No, so that doesn't work. In fact, okay, yeah, here's the logic we can do. One of these R's is lying, or both. But either way, it's not zero. One of these R's is lying, which means we can't have both of these A's lying because we can't have 3 lies and 2 guesses. So these A's are truthful, which means that A is lying, which means that R is truthful, which means that R is lying, and that R is truthful. Okay, so we found our lies. Except for in chart. So I'm thinking at this point, there's just the C or the H is lying. A green is more likely to be lying than a yellow, which I know is weird to think about, but greens are just less common. So when you find them, they're more likely to be the lies. You see it happen with the A. Or I could bring in the T. If I could bring in, what I could do? I could do an at trap word. No, that has 2 lies. Right. If I move the C, then I can't use the T. Unless I did catch. Catch works. I think I'll try that. Darn, I was half expecting that to be correct. Oh, 2 green C's. That makes me think the second C is the lie. Oh, there's a lie between these H's, and these C's agree. So they can't both be lying, because then we wouldn't be able to have a lie between these H's. I'm really thinking this C is the lie and this H is the lie. I think that just works out. Because then we have a C and then we just have an A somewhere, and that's it. And I think that makes sense. So something like cloak. Yep, that works. All right, we know the C is not lying. We know this A is lying. So the rest of this is truthful. Could this C be lying and should have been yellow? And it's cocoa. That works. I was half expecting that. I was very much expecting cocoa to be correct. Holy cow. I think that this is truthful here. I think that we found where the O goes, and I think we found where the A goes. And this C has to be lying, because it doesn't have to be lying, but if it wasn't lying, then that C is not lying. And we'd have to bring in a T or an H. I don't think that works. So I think we're C, O, and A at the end, and then we don't have that second C. What is this word? We're kind of running out of comma or something. Hey, comma was correct. Nice. That's a tough word. Comma? Double M? Especially in Fibble. Cool. Well, I think I logicked into that pretty well. Not a terrible Fibble solve. Not one of the the amazing getting in 3 or 4 style things, but I think it was a nice rigorous analysis. I enjoyed that. Had a lot of fun. All right. Let's do connections. We're finding 4 groups of 4. All right, acoustic, like an acoustic guitar, an electric guitar. I'm not sure what else. Okay, Link and Sonic are both video game characters from Legend of Zelda and Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't see another video game character though. Hitch, like the hitch to a truck. Auditory is interesting. Like it's an adjective. Like electric and acoustic are also adjectives, but why would auditory go with that? Oh no, I have the hiccups. I hope that doesn't last. Do we have any other adjectives? Got gas pump too. Amp is also kind of guitar related. This one's a tough one. Couple. Like couple and hitch seem like synonyms to me. Tie as well. And link. Okay, I think that's it. Okay, connect. Nice. That was blue. Okay. That was the easiest one for me. So it wasn't Sonic and Link, which makes sense because I didn't see any other video game characters. Sonic Boom. I don't see any other booms. I mean, these are all hearing related. Sonic, heard, and auditory are all hearing related. Acoustic is hearing related. Let's try it. Oh, related to hearing. Okay. I didn't think that would be a category, but there we go. There it is. Glad I tried it. Now, Parts of a gas station, like gas, pump, and cable. And fire? I don't know. Hype. Hype, like what? Hype feels like the hype and amp are okay. So then you can like you can have an electric atmosphere, right? In terms of like everyone being energetic and pumped up. Let's try it. This is like getting crowds like no. Gassed. Oh yeah, gas instead of electric. No? Okay, so electric and gas go together, I think. Okay, well, this was one away and this was one away, which means either cable, fire, or water. I mean, fire works too, actually. That's all it was. Excite, yeah. Excite with up. Interesting. Amp up, fire up, hype up, pump up. Yeah. Pump it up. Pump up the chant. So cable, electric, water, and gas. Oh, these are utilities. Those are bills you pay. Okay, that makes sense. Cable should be a utility. I'm not sure. I think it's not like... Is cable regulated in the same way other utilities are? I don't think it is. Anyway. Darn, I can't believe I missed the monthly bills there. It makes sense. But this game did try to trick me quite a bit. I'm a little sad that I got the purples wrong. Like I put 2 yellows in with the purples. But it felt right to me. At least I had the categories right. Okay, cool. Anyway, let's move on. How about that? We'll do vertical. So the way vertical works, let's find a starting word first, and then do the thumbnail, and then I'll talk about it. Hitch. Cable. Let's do cable. So let's do a thumbnail here. This is for the YouTube thumbnail. All right. Hopefully that's good enough. So notice when I typed it, it went vertically. That's why it's called vertical. What this first guess is going to tell us is about the first letter only. So I'm going to hit enter here. So what this has told us is, okay, grays work just how you'd expect grays to be. There's no C, A, B, or E in the word. But this L is telling us that L is in the word, but not the first slot. So we can't, the word does not start with L. The L goes somewhere else in the word. So what's going to be confusing is I can guess something like dolly, right? And you go, why would you put an L again here? It was already yellow here. Well, you have to kind of think about it as now we're guessing the second slot, right? So if I were to guess the words this way, like if I were to guess CD and AO and BL and LO, what would be the coloring for that word? But then double letters work a little differently. So it's that only goes so far. But anyway, what this means is we found what the second letter is. The second letter is O, and that actually happens to be the second letter in dolly as well, but it didn't have to be. And then we also found that there's a D in the word, but not second. We found that the L is still in the word, but not second, but there's not a second L. So that's why this is gray instead of yellow, is because we guessed 2 L's in this guess. So that is telling us whether or not there are 2 L's. So we don't start with L. L is not second. We know O is second. D is not second. So we could start with DO still, which is the confusing thing. But then we have to put L later on. We could still put L third or fourth. In fact, L could be third as still. L could be fourth. L could be fifth. We just know it's not second. What about something like solid? I think that works. So again, this is checking what goes third. So that's why I'm allowed to put the L here again, because now L is, we've learned that L is not first. We've learned that L is not second. We have not learned if L is third or not. And then this D, yeah, anyway, let's just go with solid. So why was O yellow here? It's because we're asking about the third slot. We know O is second. That is in the correct spot. L is not third. So we're kind of pushing. L is not first, second, or third. So it's fourth or fifth. D is not third. D could still be at the end. So we know we have O second. Could be DO. Can't be LO. The third letter could be D, but not L. So L is somewhere near the end here. Could still end with D if that's helpful. What about something like moldy? Oh no, L can't be third. Oh, I really want L to be third. That's unfortunate. There's the British spelling of mold. I don't know if that's on this answer list, but O being second is correct. M is new. L being fourth, we have not checked yet. We're about to. And then D being fifth, we haven't checked yet. We know it's in the word, so that should be okay. All right, I think it's an O-U-L. The L is green, that means it's fourth. I think it is an O-U-L-D word. I just didn't do the correct starting letter. What else is there though? It doesn't have to be O-U-L-D. So I can't think of another word. So what are our options? We know O is second. U is anywhere but, I mean, fourth. Okay, we know L is fourth. So O and L are there. And then we need to put the U and the D somewhere. What do we know? D is not third, which is actually good to know. So it could be D, it could be still D at the end if we wanted to, but no, we need the U somewhere. U is not fourth. I mean, it could be D-O-U-L, I guess, is another option, but I don't see what that could be. It could be U-O, but I don't see how that could be possible. It could also be, we don't end in U just because words don't end in U, typically, other than Bayou and Snafu. And I don't know if this game has Snafu on its answer list, actually. So D is not third. I think we're forced to. I think we're forced to do O-U-L at the very least because D can't be third, and U can't be at the end, and U can't be at the start. Yeah, it's really just U can't be at the start or end because what is U-O and what ends with U? Nothing. So then the question is, does the D go first or last? And the problem is, I am not thinking of either of those as actually words here. Is something like doulo a word? I think doula is a word, but there's no A. Hold on, I'm so confused. I am playing this game correctly. Okay, yeah. So let's just, the greens are definitely here. Because this was green on the second guess, this was green on the fourth guess. And then there's a U in the word. Gotta go in the middle. T goes on one of the ends. We don't know which one. Wood. Oh my gosh, it's just wood. There we go. Okay, got it. Okay. I don't know why I couldn't think of wood. Honestly, this game is a little bit harder to scan because the words are vertical. I love this. Ayu, blue, lil. I did. What, you don't start with kudsvma? Everyone likes to start with kudsvma. All right. Anyway, but you can see that other than the double L situations, this is kind of how Wordle works if you look at it horizontally now. It's like D's not second, W's not last, O's in place second. These O's are also second. So that's the only reason it's a little different than reading it like a normal Wordle. But anyway. Let's do polygonal. 8 letters. We've got these. Okay. Yeah, so this repeats and this repeats. We're gonna look at ing. I think it would have to be like AGI, but I'm already like throwing this out. Yeah, let's look at something else. Unfortunately, okay, actually not unfortunately. I think doing something like ER is good. I was thinking there wasn't a repeat at the end, but of course there is. And I could do like IER. like grimier, but unfortunately that's not two M's. And we wouldn't be able to do two M's anyway. Oh, let's make sure Hexpert's on. There we go. Something like grippier? Must match the pattern. Oh, right, I can't. There we go. Good thing it didn't let me lock that in. I keep wanting to repeat a letter there for the IER ending. That's unfortunate. Something wristier. Wait, wristier is a word? Okay, I'll take it. We got the I's in place. It's not ER. It's not even an E or an R. Could it be L? Like, what goes second here? There's an S. What if it was a plural? Then starting this word is tough, though. So I think AS, I would want double S, usually. But you never know with words. There's no consistency in English. If I don't want to start with a vowel, which I don't really want to, then I should do something like H here. Do like SH, or end in SH, maybe. That might be easier. CH, childish. Wow, I got it. Nice. That was good. All right, how many words were there? 56 words. Only 8 ordinary. That's quite the ratio of ordinary versus unordinary here. Although, it's a little suspect how these get sorted, but IER, trickier. I think trickier would have been a better guess than wristier. But at least wristier got me some info. Seaplane. A lot of words with E. Of course, lots of words have E, but like, look, these are the only two. Oh, and stalwart. 3 out of the 8 are the only ones without E. All right, let's do the mini. Here we go again. Sleet. Double E. Okay. Breed. Oh, hey, I got it. 795 words. Yep. I know this one well. It comes up most of the time. All right. Let's do Symble. Start with Blaze. Ooh, okay. So we're going to try an AER word. What have I been doing? Like tamer? Tamer was the word already, so we'll do gamer again. Oh, yes! Redemption for gamer. When it was tamer, I did gamer, and it was tamer, obviously. Wow, okay. Symble in 2. That is an uncommon occurrence. That is only the 10th time I've ever gotten Symble in 2, and this includes playing Unlimited. And I do not do a 2-word start. I always start with Blaze. Well, actually, on stream, I start with whatever the previous games was, and at some point I will stream again. I keep wanting to, and then just things just come up and they come up and they come up. I'm sorry about that. It's really hard to just devote 2 hours of time or 3 hours of time to a stream. I used to stream for 8 hours in a row. I don't know how I ever did that. Anyway, let's do Fusele. We're gonna start with gamer, despite not getting any info about the important letters in gamer. Okay, like I said, why don't we just do a different AER word, like saner. All right, so I don't know. Let's say the E was the lie, because we're gonna learn about the R anyway. And let's guess. Oh, I'm banned from some good letters here. Couldn't use the R anyway. How about hated? Hated. Oh, the A was lying, so there's just none of these letters in there. Great, and so we're not going to be able to get the answer here. Let's get as many good letters as we can. Maybe CL. Wait, what? Hold on, what is this word? Flora would work, But I don't really want to use the A if I don't have to. I'm already learning what I already know, which is that there's no R. We know there's no S because of the, there's no S, N, and we already know about the E. Okay. Floor is the only word I can think of, so we're just going to move on. At least it gave me an O. AO is weird. Oh, because it's not AO. Sorry. H maybe goes here. Like CHO. What can I do here? Doesn't have to be CHO, obviously. We know there's no S, though, so we gotta be careful. Even though the keyboard wants us to think there could be an S still, there cannot be. I think chalk is a word, like chock full of something. Okay, got the HO place. I should have guessed chalk here, just because we have to repeat a letter now. How am I gonna repeat a letter? What goes before this H? It's not an S. Is it PH? Or WH maybe? Like whoop. That repeats a letter. And it's the answer. Nice. Okay, never mind about guessing chalk there. Whoop worked out. Whoop. All right, let's do the blind version. Whoop. There's an H and an O. Ooh, so this coloring actually gives away that this is green. That's fun. So we know there's an O here. Because if this was yellow, it would be invalid wordle coloring. That's fun. Okay. There's no reason to believe H would be anywhere else, so let's just put it here and figure out what we're doing. There's not two O's. That's good to know. How about oh, can't do throw actually. Interesting. How about throb then? Whoa, I got it in 2. That's 2 2s today. No, 3 2s if you count polygonal. and the mini. Okay, let's go through. So Dordle. Okay, no 2s there. Definitely not there. Verticle, definitely not. Okay, so Polygonle, both the daily and the mini, I got it in 2. And then Symble I got in 2. And then Blind Fusele I got in 2. Wow. Okay, cool. I'll take it. I hope you enjoyed this. That was the last game. And if you did, then why not play them? Yeah. Why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below?